All right, guys, got Tim with me today, and Tim's going to go through where he was before starting and what he's achieved and how it's had an impact. He's been on our 12-week online program, so we've never actually met in person, but he's still done absolutely quality. So over to you, Tim. Who are you, and also what do you do?
My name's Tim. I'm an engineer, a white goods engineer. Drive around the country fixing washing machines, dishwashers, fridges, freezers, tumble dryers, and cookers, that type of thing.
So busy, lots of travelling.
Really busy, lots of travelling.
And what was your situation 12 weeks ago before you joined?
Well, I've been where I am for about 3.5 years, job-wise, and I'd noticed that I'd slowly started putting on weight, and it was just not a really comfortable place to be anymore. I got put on furlough for a little while because a lot of people didn't want us in their houses to fix their appliances, even though they were broken. And it was during that stage where I had a little bit of time to myself to decide what I wanted to do career-wise. And so I decided I wanted to go back into the fire brigade, and to do that I needed to lose weight and become fitter.
Brilliant. So, yeah, it's class, great goal, and obviously you've done a massive progress towards that, which is good. We'll talk about that in a minute. So, before you started, were you your heaviest you'd been?
Yes.
And what weight were you?
I was just over 19.5 stone.
Yeah. Well, obviously you carry it well, in a sense.
Yeah. I've never been small, but I thought when I first spoke to you that I was only about 18.5, possibly. But then I weighed myself and it was like closer to 20 than 19. So it was a little bit of a shock, that one was.
Yeah. And how, like, what impact was the weight having on you and day-to-day life?
It was just, it mentally affected me more than anything. Physically, I could walk around, I could do everything I wanted to physically, but I noticed that I was like getting quite hot and sweaty at work as well, which is never particularly nice. And yeah, it's just things like that. But it's always that mental drain with me. It's always in the back of my head that I'm a big guy anyway. I know I am. I'm never going to be small. But it was just always in the back of my mind that I'm bigger than I was. Mm. So I'd say it's more mental than physical with me.
Right. And what was it that was like that caused you to put the weight on over the 3-4 years?
Just comfort, really. It was easy to slip into, and where we don't get breaks per se, we're allowed an hour break, but we could be anywhere in halfway up the country. So it was just convenient food, really, like McDonald's or Burger King or just something to eat, and it was just yeah.
Yeah, not the best food. And what about exercise? Were you active or exercising much outside of your job?
I wasn't doing much for about a year. I broke my elbow for February 2019, so I stopped playing rugby because I couldn't play anymore, and just the constant injuries were taking longer to get over as well. So I stopped playing rugby, and yeah, it just soon piled on.
Yeah. There's a lot of other guys that have been in a similar situation to that.
Yeah.
Okay. So then you joined our program. Obviously, been all online, so doing the workouts from home, especially during lockdown. What have you achieved in the 12 weeks since you've been with us?
I'm down to 17 stone, so I've lost over 2.5 stone, which is great. At least 2 inches slimmer around the neck, 2 to 4 inches off around the chest. I've gone down from a 44-inch waist to a 38.
Brilliant. So just a few things.
Yeah, just one or two.
Yeah, 32 pound it is you've lost.
Yeah.
In the 12 weeks, and it's 4 inches off your chest and 4 inches off your waist.
Yeah, 6 inches off my waist.
Yeah, 6 now, is it?
Yeah, I didn't update my metrics on Sunday.
All right, 6, even better.
I'm down to literally bang on 17 stone now. Yeah. So it's probably more than £32 that I've lost.
Yeah. you've been absolutely smashing it like a train.
Well, with the walking, the 10,000 steps a day, I've been doing it with I started off with a 30 kilo backpack and I've worked it up to a 50
Brilliant.
because I wanted to get that little bit more out of it as well, especially as I want to go back into the fire brigade. I'm halfway through the process with that now. I've got the physical to go, so I wanted to up what I was carrying so to be able to match what I'll be carrying in the brigade.
Yeah, it's going to be such a great achievement, like going from the heaviest you've been, unfit, to like potentially getting back in the fire brigade, losing like 3-4 stone to do it as well.
Yeah, well, I've still got a little way to go. I still want to drop down to sort of 15 and a half, I reckon I can get.
Yeah. Well, you've lost pretty much 3 stone, so you can lose another 2, definitely.
Yeah. So that's my goal. That's my next goal.
So what, obviously with the physical, you can see it clearly as well in your pictures, like the start and now as well. What about your fitness and your health and your energy? How's that changed?
That's just really, really changed dramatically. I'm a lot healthier. I know I'm a lot healthier within myself now as well. I'm a lot fitter because even doing the walking, to start off with, doing the 10,000 steps, or it's about an hour a day normally, but I was really out of breath halfway round doing it, and now I'm just flying around it. I'm probably doing about an hour and a half, nearly 2 hours a day.
Yeah.
Walks now.
Yeah.
The dogs love it.
I bet they do.
They come home more knackered than me now, which is nice.
And obviously, before joining, were you worried about if you didn't make a change, like your health? And then obviously now, how's that?
I've always started diets and gone down to the gyms and things like that, and started programs and stuck with them for a month or two, and not really seen any progress from it. But when we had the initial conversation and the chat with it to start with, you said, I've got something that's right down your street. You love your protein, you love your meat. It's great. You couldn't ask for anything else. And it's the way the diets are all done. They're all laid out for you. It's really simple. It's really easy to just go down to the supermarket, you print off your list and just get everything that's on the list.
Yeah. Simple enough, isn't it?
Yeah.
And convenient as well. Like,
we
want convenient stuff that's easy to make, quick, healthy though. It works.
It's great. It really is.
Yeah, good. So we've been through what you've achieved. How have we helped then? So other programs you've been on haven't worked, the gym hasn't worked and things like that. How have we been different? How did it really help?
It's all laid out with you. It's literally, I got into contact with you and you sent me through all the startup kit and everything. And it's got all the diet planning, all the meal planning, all of that. And your exercise plans come through once a day. Mm-hmm. And that was just brilliant for us. It was just so organised. It was all there.
Yeah. Video, instructions.
So it was just so easy to follow.
Yeah. And now, like, there's no excuses. Now we've got, like, we're all on our phones all the time. And when you've got it on a phone to do it, to follow, it's like there's no excuse.
There's no excuse at all now. So it's like, right, yeah. And as you say in one of your tutorial videos, like, the first 4 weeks to set a habit are the hardest. But after you've done that, then you can keep on doing it. And it's so true. Yeah. It's really easy to set that habit if you're in the right mindset to do so. And I knew I needed to lose weight. I wanted to get in shape, and round wasn't the shape I wanted to be in anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, fit. Yeah, that's the thing. You've had like a good goal, something to really aim for, something that's important to you, and it's just drove you on and motivated you. And you've had a structure to follow that's allowed you to be super successful in 12 weeks.
Well, I also wanted to show my daughter as well that sort of like you can do things that you want to. She's away with her mum, with my mum at the moment, so You haven't got her jumping around doing one of her TikToks in the background like normal. But no, I wanted to show to her that you can do it. You can change if you want to.
Yeah.
As well.
Have you also got more energy now to go out and do things with her that potentially you didn't do as much? Or
I've always had more energy than she has.
Have you?
To be honest, getting her out of bed half the time's a losing battle.
Yeah, fair enough. Well, at least you know you're gonna definitely live a long, healthy life, which is you're gonna be around for it.
Yeah.
Which is like goes without saying how important that is.
Oh no, it's especially with like my family's history of not being the fittest, put it that way. Yeah. It was kind of, I know I need to do something and change for the better going forward, and that's exactly what I've done.
Yeah, you've been a great role model to your family and to your daughter. Great.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, just to recap, £32 or more now because you just updated your metrics.
Yeah.
6 inches off your waist and 4 inches off your chest and 2 off your neck.
Yeah.
You were 20 stone pretty much when you started, and now you're 17.
Yeah.
When was the last time you were kind of in the jean size or clothing sizes you're in now?
A couple of years ago, I'd say.
Yeah.
Where they were fitting. Unfortunately, now I seem to have gone the other way.
Yeah.
They're all a bit too baggy.
Were you charging me for a wardrobe?
Yeah, definitely.
Sending me the invoice. No, you've done brilliant. And how has it just affected your mood in general?
Well, I was suffering with depression and that quite a lot as well, but all of that seems to have fairly much cleared up now. It's the exercising and just being more positive about things seem to have sorted all of that out a bit.
Fantastic.
So it's all good.
Yeah, that's brilliant. Exercise is quality for your mind and for your body, and obviously when you do lose weight, you feel even better. So it's a win-win all around.
Yeah,
definitely. Okay.
So, as I say, I've got my next goal for a couple more stone to lose, but I'll get there.
Yeah, 100%. You're on the right lines. You know that you've lost 3 stone now doing the plan. So we'll just continue that going. New workouts, keep progressing it, give you new things, keep progressing, keep checking in with you every week, keep chatting to you every week. And we know you can do it, and it's just you just keeping on doing the habits.
Yeah.
I know you'll get there. You've got the determination. You've got a great goal. The job at the end of the day, potentially hanging on it as well.
Yeah, definitely.
What would you say, last question then, Tim, what would you say to someone who's thinking about joining?
Don't think about it, just do it.
Love it.
It'll change your life.
Mm-hmm.
As long as you've got the drive to want to do it and can stick with it and do it, it's literally just a life changer.
Fantastic. Well, you've done so well. Great words of advice. I appreciate your time on the call. We'll keep smashing it. Another 2 stone off.
Yeah, no worries. Cheers, Greg.